Dude, it feels like it's been years. It has been literal years since I played Cyberpunk 2077, dude. Literal years. Let's get into it. We're just going to start off fresh game because I don't know how anything works anymore. Except, sure. Dude, I don't care. What up, Epic Gamer? How you doing? Except, what does it matter? Don't miss out on something truly remarkable. Collect Preem and game rewards, enable cross progression, and more. All you need to do is jack. All you need to do is jack in. That sounds a little weird, huh? They want me to jack in. What does that mean? What are you talking about? All right, let's start a new game here. We're gonna go hard mode. A nomad, street kid, or corpo. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Fewer still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game. Only winners and losers. They want you to jack in. Yeah, they do. Apparently. Tell Doug to get here. I'll call Doug. I already know who you're talking about. Give me 1 second. I'm calling him. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small time pushers. You will raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak serve the strong, and the only law in Night City you have yet to break. I'm not a nomad. All right. He didn't answer, so you know what? I think last time I picked this, so I'm gonna go Corpo. We're gonna go. We're guy here. All right. There we go. I don't know if I can get much whiter than I currently am, so. What has Doug been doing? He was here yesterday. Bro, this hair looks so stupid. What kind of hair is this? Yeah, you were here yesterday, weren't you? That looks so stupid, too. Bro, why are all these hairstyles so weird looking? Oh, they brought back the mullet. Bro, you look like a gay woman in that one. Yeah, the whitest guy ever. Could you imagine him with hair? With like hair like that, dude? This is all. At this point, I might as well go with the mobster slick back. Am I right? Yeah, it might be the one that I end up doing. Is the mobster slick back. That's the current day, as they would say, Douche. Bobby Boucher. Dude, these hairstyles are so weird. What the hell's that? Destiny 2 low key been mid lately. Yeah, I know. It's not even low key. That's high key as hell, man. It's been high key as mid as possible. Like if there was another name for mid, it'd be called Destiny 2. All right, we're going with this. It's a little too much. No, now he became a ginger. No, no, no. Yeah, I mean, I played Destiny 2 yesterday for a little while, but it was a little while for a reason, you know what I mean? You can't be playing it every day. Especially with that new thing out where everyone's challenging each other over the helmet. That instantly turned me off from wanting to play the game. My buddy Ghost, I was playing with him yesterday. He was like, "Oh, you know," and I'm like, "Yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from, man. You know, it's not that I don't understand. It's just that it's just like It turns into such a pain. You know what I mean? You should play the Battle Bricks. What is the Battle Bricks? Believe it or not, I kind of like this one best, even though it makes me a ginger. We'll go with this one. Another Hive expansion. I mean, another Hive expansion can only do so much. You know what I mean? That's my only thought process on them is it can only do so much. Like, how many Hive expansions can you try and like push out until it's just not good anymore? You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I love the Hive expansions, but that's exactly the reason I'm saying this. The Hive expansions are great. Hey, yo, what's up? How's it going, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? I feel like his eyes are too small. Now he looks like Sid the Sloth. All right, that's a little better. What up there, Cart? Yeah, like I said, I love the Hive more than anything. Like really, they're my favorite out of everything. They're my favorite enemy in Destiny 2. But altogether, that doesn't mean like every time stuff gets bad doesn't mean you could just try and pump out another Hive expansion. You know what I mean? Doesn't always work that way, you know. They pushed out a 9 expansion, and I don't think it was received well. It wasn't received well because they purposely made it mediocre. That's my thought process on it. They purposely made it mediocre to hope that it'd get more players to Marathon when it comes out. I just don't see it happen. That's at least my hypothesis on it. Other people could disagree with me on that, say I'm wrong, and at the end of the day, you can think whatever it is you want. I just think it's obvious. Either that, or they just really stopped caring about Destiny 2 for one reason or another. And it's like, all right, you want to stop caring about the only game making you money? It is what it is. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys heard about Ubisoft, but they're in a really, really, really bad place right now. Like Ubisoft is doing horrible at the moment. They're doing super bad right now. You know what? Maybe we should go for the ladies in the eyes, huh? Um, yeah. Well, it didn't fail because the 9 are uninteresting. The 9 are probably some of the most interesting things in the game. It's because they purposely seem to want Destiny 2 to fail at this moment in time. Like if I'm being honest, that's what it seems like. At least to me, that's what it seems like. That's what I'm picking up. If I'm picking up what Bungie's putting down, they seem to really only care about Destiny 2 just getting him past the point of no return. Once they hit Marathon, they're no longer going to care anymore. And maybe, like I said, maybe that's just me. Thick eyebrows, hell yeah, let's do it. Um, I just don't see him caring about Destiny 2 at all in the future. If Bungie was attempting to get D2 players to play Marathon, I think it failed. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think like they'll do almost anything it takes to get people to play it. Either that, or they're trying to go after a whole new player base they think is going to be more profitable. But let's be honest, like the there's so many reasons that Destiny 2 has failed, and it isn't just Bungie's fault. The community has to take some part in that. The community right now is like like a majority of the community, it kind of sucks, dude. Or maybe not a majority, but a large portion of the community sucks. You do. Like it's true. We're critical about literally anything they possibly try and do. You know what I mean? And I mean it's because half the stuff they do kind of sucks. See if I have the that it makes him look like the Hulk. What about this? No, guess we're going with this. We're going with the Hulk. He's gonna have a Hulk face. Um, like I said, my main point here isn't to just crap on Bungie all the time. I don't want to shit on them all the time, but there's a lot of problems with them that they refuse to actually properly fix. They refuse to properly fix. Everyone is on edge with anger with the D2 community. Well, yeah, but but the D2 community has sucked for a long while, dude. You kidding me? Try doing a raid and being a noob. You know what I mean? The amount of people I've heard who are just absolute jerks is ridiculous. And this isn't anything new. This isn't anything new. It's not like that. What I'm saying is new. It's a simple truth. We have to take responsibility for our part within the game. You know what I mean? Now that's a man's nose. There's certain parts of within the game that is our problem. That is our fault as a community. And part of that comes to when like Destiny's in any sort of place, even a good, we're not very accepting of new players, except we need new players to thrive. I've been saying this for years. We need new players. Why did my guy get a lip lift all of a sudden? We've needed newer players for years. You know what I mean? We needed them for years now. Problem is that we're not getting any new players in Destiny 2 because we suck as a community. We're mean, we're rude, we're not accepting. We don't like to take any sort of steps to try and help someone out more. We don't like to. There, that's a man's chin. Wait, where's his butt chin? We need the butt chin there. We need a little butt cheek chin going on there, a little butt cheek action going on there. It's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, I'm back on the mouth. Um, but we have to take responsibility to some degree. You know what I mean? It is partially our fault that the game is failing, and it's because we treat everyone new like crap. And I can see that because I've been there before where I've done that. And then eventually I had to step back and be like, "Oh God, dude, am I really like?" I've watched a few videos and then I even like watched myself because I listened to myself over and over again. You know what I mean? I listen to myself over and over again when I'm listening to these, and I'm like, "This is how I'm talking to these dudes." No wonder they no one wants to play Destiny 2 anymore. We suck. We're rude. We're entitled, and we act like the world's gonna end just because someone doesn't know what they're doing. And the simple case is that it's not. It's not going to end, brother. It's not going to go anywhere. We're good. We're not dying today. All right. It, the the truth is that we just as a community in general aren't there for each other as much. We're not as inviting to new players, and they're leaving for other games. And I'm not saying every game is. You know, Call of Duty's failing because it sucks. Destiny's failing because it's in a really really bad place, and it's been in a bad place for a while. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It's been in a bad place for a while, but part of that bad place is the responsibility to keep new players from kind of coming over. Part of that is to make sure that we are somewhat inviting. We're not inviting. We're rude. We're entitled, and we're absolutely abysmal to people. Absolutely. Again, games are meant to be fun, not a profit. That's simply untrue. Any game is for profit because it is such a so maybe back in the early 80s or 90s or 70s games weren't originally for profit originally, but eventually they were going to be for profit. Ever since then they were definitely for profit. What else would they be for? No one would make games unless they thought they made money off it. No one makes anything unless they think. You think that they make medical research, they do medical research just because they think, oh, I'm doing this for the greater good of the people? No. No, they don't do that. They do it because they know they're going to make a lot of money and maybe win a Nobel Peace Prize off it. Um, yeah, no, of course. See that I will agree with you on. It's not just for profit; it's for also having fun. That I will agree with you on. That is 100% true. It is not just for profit, it is also for having fun. And I think that's what a lot of places are missing these days is that a lot of players aren't having fun. I mean, I think part of it is because Bungie absolutely lied to Sony about the numbers that they were actually making for Destiny 2. And I think that's obvious, more obvious to the player base now than ever, because just of how much more greedy they've gotten over time. It's just very obvious, and Bungie will continue to become greedy. They'll continue to go greedy. You know, they're not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop anytime soon. And it's just the truth of the matter here is unfortunately Bungie. Wait, where's the cyberware on this? Oh, there is no cyberware on them. I want cyberware, dude. Absolutely. And it's because they're not making enough money off the game anymore, and it's because people are leaving, and we don't buy enough stuff from they make a bunch of stuff, but they only sell it on the store. The problem is that I think most people would be better off if they just stopped buying everything from the Eververse. I mean, not too long ago they were trying to sell whole weapons on the Eververse. To me, that's not something you sell on the Eververse. That's something you give out for free to new gamers. You know, new people joining your game, you give it out for free. You know what I mean? You do that to try and keep the player base, keep them happy, make it so they'll want to come back. You don't just go out there and be like, oh yeah, you know what? Screw it. Here we go. You know, let's get maybe 10 players to buy this Eververse costume. And I mean, we're just as bad because we are buying it. I mean, I'm not. I think I've only bought in one thing, if at all, off the Eververse. But obviously, to some degree, like it helps them keep money. It helps them keep money coming along. You know what I mean? It helps them keep money, and money is a requirement whether we want to admit it or not. You know what I mean? And I don't think Bungie really knows what is going on anymore. They don't know how to take care of business anymore. They haven't known how to take care of business in a while, and it's more obvious than ever that they don't know how to take care of business anymore. Um, and part of that is because they really caught lightning in a bottle. No, they caught lightning in a bottle when it came to Destiny 2. They weren't expecting to catch lightning in a bottle. They probably thought it would last like maybe a few years. It lasted way longer than that. These are all horrible piercings. I don't want 57 piercings. Maybe like one ear piercing. Yeah, like a diamond at least. We'll go with this. Um, and now they're stuck in a situation where they're trying to recatch lightning in a bottle over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but they just can't do it because they don't even know how they started because all those people left. All of them left. And when all of the good creators left Bungie, they lost touch of reality, and now they have no idea how to create a good game anymore. They're trying to do their damnness, but they don't know what they're doing. They want to do it. Trust me. Like I can guarantee you, they want to make a good game again. They just don't know how. No eye makeup, teeth, and it's not one of those situations in where they don't want to have a good player base. They definitely like some of them want to satisfy the player base. Others, maybe not. Yeah, I'm good on that. Short nails, long nails, short nails, nail colors. You can take no nipples. You can make him a no nipple man. Yeah, let's see. What do they even have for it? Because I think they had some pretty neato stuff here. Neat. See, I'm not a man who actually would paint his nails in real life, but I feel like in the future it's not really going to matter eventually. This is going to be a situation where there's just a bunch of dudes doing this. Will I ever actually do it? No, but you know, future's the future, baby, and you can paint whatever you want. Um, let's get ourselves some Jesus nails. But yeah, Bungie's just failing everywhere they can. I don't think it's purposeful. Still, by at least by the devs, it's not 100% purposeful. I think some of it has to America. I think some of it has to do with the fact that they've just lost their way in all their good devs, and they are trying to find a way to fix it, and they're having a lot of trouble fixing it. Way more trouble than they expected. And unfortunately, they don't know where to go anymore because they can't satisfy the player base. Screw it. It's viewer wishes it's asking me to do. Can't do that. You know what? This isn't gonna matter, dude. Screw it. I'll do it anyway, but it's not gonna do anything. Right then, screw it then. Um, I think that eventually Bungie will find its way back once it fires a lot of these dumb head ups, like higher ups. But it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a long minute. And I know they should be closer than they currently are, but you know, you never know, dude. You never know. Every day it seems like they're closer and closer, but every day we just seem like we couldn't be more wrong about it. I'm really hoping that any day now, like they just absolutely fire a majority of them, but I just don't see it coming. I don't see it coming, and by a majority of them, I mean all of the higher ups who are just dummies. You know what I mean? Just absolute dummies. Yep. Okay. Good thing I turned around for that. Good thing I turned around for that, guys. Good thing I turned around for that. I didn't even know that was an option, dude. I'm afraid that if I don't turn it on, though, I won't be able to get any girlfriends later on, man. What the hell? All right. All right. Listen, everyone. Listen, everyone. Hear me out. Hear me out. So I can do this real quick, I need to turn off the screen. So give me 2 seconds. The screen will be turned off momentarily, everyone. Momentarily. All right, momentarily, the screen will not be seen because I want to add an absolutely ridiculous sized thingamabob to this guy. You know what I mean? So for this, I'll be able to just get away with doing this. I'll be able to get away with doing that. Oh my god, it shows everything. Jeez, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting it to. Okay, put on some shorts, damn it. Put on some put, put, put on some shorts. Oh, we have 7 points. Okay. Um. All right. All right. I'm turning the camera back on. We should be safe. We should be safe. The man has a hog, though. All right. So intelligence determines your net running abilities. Okay. Reflexes. Each attribute contains a set of skills. Both attributes skill provide different bonuses. Oh well, yeah. Reflexes determine your movability and ability to evade enemy attacks. Technical ability determines your techie know-how. Cool. Cool determines your assassination skills and stealth abilities. Progression is improved. Oh, well, I mean, to be honest with you, and what's body do? +2 max health per point. Determines your raw physical power and fortitude. All right. I feel like Coup. We want to be a little bit of a coup guy, right? A little bit of a coup guy. So let's distribute him kind of evenly. I'm afraid it's going to show as hog again. Next. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Confirm. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Change it back to up here. Not dead yet. Someone turned coat, gave up her engines. All right, gotta go. First time in Night City, pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. Or if you're already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. Go to the database at any point in time during the game to access. Okay. I forgot how funky the movement was in this game. Hey, you guys, what are you doing in here? I want to punch you now. Can't punch you? Alright. You just got done doing the hunt for my last mission of the day. What, Cyberpunk? See, it's been so long since I've played this game, dude. I don't even remember it. Like I remember going and storming Arasaka Towers. That's about it. And then I immediately went and got myself a pair of mantis legs as soon as I could. And that's literally the. Oh wow. Okay. That's literally the last thing I remember. Yeah. So the only thing I truly remember, like I haven't played the Phantom Liberty. I don't remember Phantom Liberty at all. I need to actually go and play that because I've heard really good things about it. Dude, my HDR looks so funny. Give me 1 second. Um, like I said, I've heard like really good things about it, but I've just film grain. No, I don't really like that. Full screen effects that imitates image grain on a photogenic film. No. Um, yeah, that's fine. I just don't like film grain. It makes it look so weird. And I could tell that the HDR lighting's way too high right now too. Um, HDR settings. There we go. Determines the balance between brighter images and more contrasted ones. You see what I mean, though? Yeah, that's determine bait. Like that, rate that in the background. You see what I mean? Like it's just like too bright or something. Not bright enough. I don't know. All right, reset to default. How do I reset it to default, dude? Um, is that even an option? I don't even know. Dude, it's been so long. You know what? This one I'm gonna do then, because it just looks so ugly. Like, look at the difference there. Gamma correction. There we go. Like that's so much easier. Okay, so oh no, that looks horrible. There we go. See, that's the game I remember. This is way too that's the problem. All right, so I'm just not seeing a difference here. Is that are you guys seeing a difference here at all? Or okay, there we go. Okay, that's way too bright, definitely. A little too dark. All right, that looks good right there, right? Yeah, that's way too much saturation. Okay, that looks a lot better. All right. Arthur Jenkins, incoming call. All right, are we going to the right floor right now? How do we know? What's up, buddy? I remember how have you been? What are people saying about him? Who do you work under? This is gonna tell me exactly where I should have it because I'm watching. So let me turn this. I know, guys, this is probably pissing you off a little bit. It pissed me off too. Oh wow. Okay, so that's supposed to be ridiculously bright then. Yeah, because the lighting now here looks way better. Okay, yeah. So this lighting looks more standardized. All right, I'm entering the antechamber, dude. I honestly didn't know that these all. I didn't know these all were all different starts. They've done a lot of updating to this game, dude. So we just killed all of the European military confluence, huh? All of their conference. Shut up. Sometimes you got to do bad things to good people as a CEO. Don't you know that? Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, there's not much you can do. You kind of did it all right there. Whoa. Okay. It's a huge gamble. We die. Can't go wrong with cash. That's true. Let's do it. Come on, let's do this. Where's my personal console, dude? Oh, that makes sense. All right, let's see. What do we got? Vacation with the Stars, Unbeatable Offers, Encrypted. Previous week results, okay. Wormy Apple. What the hell's a Wormy Apple? Don't care. New Space, Arasaka Nightclub. Okay. Tracker. In order to adjust logged hours, tracker contact accounting department. All absences must be submitted and accounted for with evidence attached. Missing. Okay. And employee evaluation. High degree of personal initiative and has proven himself an effective autonomous operative. Open drawer. Pick up card. Use cognitive boost. All right, let's stand. What do you need from me? Okay. It doesn't seem like you need anything then. Let's go. Does that say Schmegma Enjoyer, dude? Oh, these are one of the flying vehicles, huh? Badass, dude. Let's go to Lizzie's bar. Switch on the news. Where's the TV? Look at that, dude. These flying cars are so dope. Everything's dandy. I'm not gonna talk to some life coach, dude. I don't understand why he has one in the first place. You're an ultra rich corpo. You think you should be doing some bull crap like that? Some hogwash, dude? You think you should be doing some bull honky like that? That ain't very true fitty of the beat of you. Milfgard? What the? too too sweet, clean speed. European space something. Wow. He just has something that constantly feeds him news the whole time. Oh yeah, you just straight up like this, huh? Let's go ahead and take a little picture. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet clean speed two. Dude, you want to keep talking about it, or do you want to do something about it, huh? What I thought. Keep an eye on the AAV. I mean, you could have just bribed her. I feel like that's a better choice to do. Honestly, you just bribe the chick. Yep, this is the bathroom. Keep your eyes low and your eyes low, or else you get in trouble with Twitch. Is this stealing? Am I stealing it? Is that what this is? Can I DJ? Your song and music kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie with you, dude. They're pretty booty cheeks. Is there stairs literally anywhere? Dude, this has to be some of the worst music I've heard in my life. You gotta love Jackie, man. Of course. Yep, hand him the thing. We'll all eventually be doing this soon. I need someone I could trust. Work of the devil. You think I have a choice, buddy? Asks, who are you? There you go, buddy. Dude. Oh, Jackie. Arasaka network severed. Like shit, dude. Feel horrible. Feel horrible. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Give me to a ripper, buddy, huh? Yeah, sounds about right. Fantown? Yeah, I do have a city to burn, man. A literal whole city. It's been I haven't played this game since like 2020, 2021, so it's been like 4 or 5 years at this point. You know what? We'll do the tutorial. I remember I did the Street Kid. This time I did the Corpo entrance. Okay, dude, can I blast you or what's up? All right, let's do this, baby. The next game I want to, or the next thing I want to do is get the Phantom Liberty DLC for this. That's all I got to do. What would that include? How do I change my? How do I change my weapon? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. You press up on it. Come on. Oh, dude, I need to charge my damn control. Dude, I always hate this. Whenever I need to charge a controller, dude. What are these robot guys anyway? Dude, how do you see me right now? Shouldn't I be behind cover technically? Yeah, I was gonna say technically I'm behind. I guess I could have moved up, right? Can't you hack the weapon? No. All right. Devices that can be hacked are green. Devices that can't be are red. I remember there was a way to just absolutely hack people's brains, and it was dope as hell, man. Hell's going on? Okay, again from the top. Let's do it. Crouch, you can move silently. Grab? Non-lethal takedown. We'll just go with that. Oh, yep, trash cans. That makes sense. Dude, you were supposed to go inside the trash. Pick a body. So don't grab him. Sneak up on guard. Okay. Kill and hide body. Okay. There we go. There we go. 24. All right, good stuff. What am I jacking in for? Oh, this is the hacking crap. 55, 55, BD 55. Um, pretty sure. Nope, I'm getting out of here. Assign a grenade to the combat gadget's quick slot in your inventory so you can make easy use of it during combat. Well, how do I do that? right, let's get in. Come on. Yeah, I'm in the elevator. What do we do, Jackie? Okay. I mean, she ain't wrong. We're criminals, aren't we? But I guess this whole city's kind of filled with criminals. It's bad as Chicago. Bro, get out of my way. Take that. Some food won't be bad at all. Especially because I run out of these. Oh my god, these guys got a French fry and cheeseburger heater. Now that is the future, dude. You need to check messages and stuff. Shut up. You're a dead man walking. Okay. Yeah, I get that, dude. Yeah, I know that makes sense. Killing hide body, baby. There we go. Dude, this music like is not great. They need to do something about that, man. They're having AI make all the music now, aren't they? They let the cyberware literally get to their head. Tier one item components, yeah. Having some components is better than no components. You know what I mean? We'll let them just go. Cooked. Ooh, I'll take that. You have anything good on you, man? No? That knife's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. What do we got here? I'll take that. Let's see, who else do we have in here? We have this guy, obviously. We have this guy, too. But these are all traceables. Okay. That's what she said. Yep, and that's how you take care of that real quick so they can no longer see me. Direct enemies. Bro, how'd you even see me? I love the hacking part of this game, dude. You just get into people's head real quick. Reboot optics. Skills headhunter. What do I have? Do I have like skill points right now? I forgot how these skills work, to be honest. Bro, how are you still alive? All right. Um, there's files all over the place. Let's check one of these files. There's something in here, right? Usually there's always something, or your head will explode, implants, cheap, 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 cheap. Okay. Become king, a whole bunch of ransomware for your cyberware. Ooh, stacks on stacks on stacks. Thank you. Fresh meat. This is talking about. Okay, yep. Hey, yo, what up, Anastasia? How's it going, dude? Long time no see since yesterday. Oh, titanium reinforced gas mask. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, shit. How'd I know? How'd I know? They're always in the bathroom, dude. They're always in the bathroom. Oh, no. Nope, that didn't help. That didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. Okay, yep. Just get into her biomod, dude. Get into the biomod. There we go. How's everyone doing? How we all doing today? Hopefully, y'all are doing good. All right. Let's see. Accessibility. All right, there ain't shit we could do about this right now. It's literally a full shard. All right. All right. Let's pick her up. She's dying. She's literally dying right now. Jesus, dude. All right, give me a second. It's you have to give me a second here, guys. This can't be shown on stream. Just give me 1 second. It'll literally be back up. Jeez, dude. Like, what the? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it'll literally be back up in a second, guys. I'm just trying not to get hit with something right now. Movement and everything's so realistic. What the hell's going on, dude? All right, drop her down. Oh, nope, that killed me. Okay. Load last checkpoint, I guess. You know what? This is what I'll have to do then. Okay, so we're bringing it back. We're just gonna bring it back, um, and I'll have to make it so you can't see anything. That's it. That's all that'll have to happen here. There we go. There we go, guys. That'll work, right? That'll work for the second. There we go. You know, I didn't know I could just look up like that. Okay, that's an option. No, it's not. Stop at the doorway. We're stopping at the doorway, dude. Go ahead, take this chick off my hands, dude. I would love to. Go ahead. Right here on the ground. There we go. Okay. I'll just look away, man. I'll just look away for the moment. All right. I could show everything again. We're all right. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. Naked lady's gone. Naked lady's gone. We're all right. How's it going, Robin? How we all doing today? What the hell's that? Oh, there we go. She'll live. Good enough. Good enough. She'll probably fifth. All right, go ahead. Drive. Drive for us, buddy. I wonder what happens if you call the life coach. Wow, doesn't even answer. Oh, of course. It says that I have unoriginal or reproduced content. You know what? Whatever, guys. Three of you are here. I'm about to stop streaming in a minute here anyway. Thank you for all the likes, anyone. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate you guys. Right after he drops me off, you know what? I actually need to go to bed now. I have stuff I got to do tomorrow morning. Thank you for everyone who came and stopped by for a while. Thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. You all have a tremendous day, night, and or evening. And take care, all right? Feel free to stop by tomorrow to catch some more Cyberpunk 2077. You take care, Anastasia. Thank you. We will be playing more of this tomorrow, so don't even worry about it, guys. Don't even worry about it. We will be back with this, possibly a little earlier if possible. We'll see what I can do, though. We'll see what I can do. I'm not a magic man, but I can do my best. All right, take care, everyone.